It's not a balanced pass that we're calling a sequel.
Whoa,
and
that's
godly
nice
effects. That's right, Ymir's wall now knocks up enemies, and he can use
it does what?
And he can use it to rocket jump, at least as much as a frost giant can.
He can use it to rocket jump. All right, screw it. Let's record this. All right, the kill indicator. The kill indicator. Yeah, whatever. And there's also one for assist. Oh, Bacchus. Yeah, Bacchus's burp's different. I mean, yeah, all the VFX have changed there.
And of course, SMITE 2 has all new gods. Introducing Hecate, whose flowing robes and otherworldly effects.
Oh, she's finally coming into the game.
in
Well,
Hecate, the Greek goddess of sorcery, has been
been
the single most community-requested god for SMITE.
I
Players
mean,
have felt her impact in SMITE for years through the item.
yeah, her ring's been.
But now
in the game
they will finally be able to play as the legendary witch herself. Hecate brings an elegant playstyle to SMITE 2 with her ranged magical abilities. Her magic allows her to reach through dimensions and even travel within the liminal space itself.
SMITE 2 is our chance to go back, take all the learnings from 10 years of making SMITE into one of the most successful multiplayer games of all time.
I know spaghetti code.
And do it all.
Oh, shiny ground there.
Ability effects are all new, taking full advantage of Niagara.
For sure.
Watch how Anders pillages off into sand, how Chalk's red, how
it just
Ymir's
looks
wall
great.
freezes the nearby
It just looks really great.
These effects will increase your immersion in the world
wait, I just
and your
realized.
sense of godly power.
Oh, really supposed
We
to
looked
be
at
Ymir.
every god
Oh.
and made subtle.
And Ranked will be reimagined with a brand new system that aims to bring the competition to more players than ever, while creating a true uncapped battle for the #1 spot in the world.
SMITE 1's UI went flat, with polish and performance that's finally possible in SMITE 2.
In SMITE 2,
the new lobby screen here. Shift the god details, looking. Ooh. Take a while to get to the god that you want to see. I mean, yeah, surely there's something like, yeah, like being able to filter for them and stuff at some point, because, yeah, god details, that seems to, I would think that pulls up all the, like, skills and abilities of the gods, of the god that you are hovering over, or locked in as.
SMITE 2 will support full crossplay across PC, Steam Deck, Xbox Series X and S.
It took one console upgrade for Sony to finally be like, you know what? Yeah, sure, why not? Here you go. I think cross progression is coming to PS5 as well, so
SMITE 2
I have
is a game where fighting
account.
feels strictly better.
All that progress gone.
Making attacks more like a god with additional impact on every hit. Weapon movements leave trails, making attacks more like a god with. SMITE 2 is a game where fighting feels strictly better than ever, so you can feel more like a god with additional impact on every hit. Weapon movements leave trails, making attacks more visible. Upper and lower body animations are more in sync, positioning your character within the action. Specific animations and effects have been retuned to add more impact than before. CC status and immunity are now and effects have been retuned to add more impact than before. CC status and immunity are now clearly communicated on nameplate to add more impact than.
Different kind of shine to the sword there, like an indent here.
CC status and immunity are now clearly communicated on nameplates, so it's easier to read the flow of combat.
Oh, okay, so
that
is something that's saying, yeah.
We've completely overhauled the idea of items and relics in SMITE 2 to open the doors for more creativity, expression, and experimentation in every game you play. First up, relics are gone, at least as you know them. Now, every god has 2 buttons by default: purification beads to immune crowd control, and a warding slot used specifically for your choice of vision control options. What about the other former relic options and items? Well, now your entire 6-slot item inventory can potentially have an activated effect, triggered by a button press.
That is cute. That is cute.
Inventory can potentially have an activated effect.
There's like a very long tail there, so I wasn't sure.
Blink, buy a blinking amulet. And don't worry, if you don't want to think about using any extra buttons in combat.
Wait, they're bringing back amulets?
On stats
right, yeah. I remember this actually. I mean, I wasn't playing the game at that time because, oh no. There were activated items in the game, and they would be part of your item slot or your inventory there.
Don't want to have to decide now
there's the shop.
Finished item you'll need 5 minutes? Don't worry, just build a bow.
Intelligence.
Don't want to have to decide now what.
They're calling it intelligence. Mana regen. So instead of MP5. So intelligence replaces magical damage, and MP5 in... Will it not be MP5? Like, does it not change it every... It's not per 5 seconds, was it? No, it's Sunbeam Bow. It looks like Golden Bow. I think it was... It probably used that as its art as a basis there. What does it do? Nothing? Wait, was it? Did it show nothing? Oh. Yeah, the bow becomes armor. No, that does nothing. So it's basically just for the high attack speed bonus. It does nothing else gives you that. Right. Into bow. Right, so just have stuff that doesn't have passives, but has the stats to compromise for it. Tier 1. Right, yeah. Shouldn't ignore this bit here. And this down here as well. 2 active items. There's a way to show that because from the looks of it, you're not going to be able to change them, but you can swap these around. Still got starter items. Red. Some slight icon changes here. Wait, what? What the hell is that? That's like Executioner, but this is Anubis. There is Executioner! This is Anubis! Wait, and you got bow items. Are we no longer gonna have locked items? Is everyone gonna be able to just build anything again? Are we gonna get another Guan Yu situation? Yeah, I'm just gonna pretend that I was actually there during beta.
Gods are no longer just magical or physical. Each god will now have 2 different sources of power, strength and intelligence. Different abilities within each god's kit will scale differently.
Strength changes.
Strength and intelligence. Different abilities within each god's kit will scale differently, and all gods will be able to build all items.
Yeah, that's what
Face Punch Ymir with crit is back.
Right, so that's what... Okay, so the fist means strength and the book means intelligence. Though I wonder if it makes sense to like really focus one... I don't know. It's like, I wonder if the class system will... I mean, probably. It might favor one more than the other. You know, maybe that's going to be more god-specific. I don't know.
Face Punch Ymir with crit is back. Hunters that use...
Oh, okay. So then the swords mean are the strength attacks. Then. And the little portals are... int or strength damage and int damage.
Gods will be able to build all items.
So, oh boy.
Face Punch Ymir with crit is back.
Guardians.
Hunters that used to do it all like Kurnanos now will need to build int in order to increase damage on certain abilities. Like
right. Okay, so it's just a rework of the way that... Yeah,
and new hybrid utility options let Chalk build int to buff his healing.
Work.
And new tactical approaches. Like the back door you can open to sneak in for a steal. Earn game-changing buffs as you defeat the Gold Fury, culminating in the Ancient Fury, a new game-ending objective. And there's an all-new way to intentionally interact with the map through a button press. Use this to fight over the Warhorn, which strengthens your minions, or to pick up a buff. That's right, there are no more accidental buff pickups in SMITE 2.
As we've said before, SMITE 2 is a true sequel to...
First, let's talk about why we are not directly transferring content.
All the content that goes into SMITE 2 is strictly better. It takes about 2 months of work to get one skin from SMITE to SMITE 2. And that's
because you also have to change the effects as well.
As of today, there are about 1,600 skins in SMITE, excluding mastery skins. To just port every skin to SMITE 2, it would take about 246 years of work. And we couldn't do that and make SMITE 2 as amazing as we knew it could be if we start fresh.
Players wanted a better version of SMITE, more than anything else.
The original
so what will you get in SMITE 2?
How long it's going to be running.
Introducing Legacy Gems and Divine Legacy.
I mean, hopefully
2 systems designed to make sure Legacy Gems...
You'll receive Legacy Gems in SMITE 2 equal to every single gem you've ever spent in SMITE 1. Free or purchased.
That's
even better.
50% of most in-game purchases in SMITE 2.
Through the Divine Legacy, you'll be rewarded for your progress for each year of SMITE's history. We've tracked the gods you've mastered, the ranked matches you've lost, the skins you've unlocked, and the match hours you've played. You earn points for your...
And if you've started SMITE more recently, don't worry. You can still make progress on your Divine Legacy throughout year 11, and eventually unlock all the rewards.
No more requirements for pros to live in Atlanta. allowing anyone to compete regardless of where they are from. An esports scene that is more whomever
Why'd you move to Atlanta?
Introducing the SMITE
For SMITE.
Founders Series, a series of LAN majors that will build the foundation.
Ask you what's SMITE, and then you just back away. I really love how you just say, yeah, for work purposes. Yes.
For the first time since 2017,
I work at
competitive SMITE
company that's an entertainment company. They give me money if I do well.
We're on the right track, but we're not done. This will be a true alpha. The game will still be rough around the edges and even in the middle, but we want you in the game to get your feedback as soon as we can.
What about
so that we're sure we're making the SMITE 2 that you all want.
Is that all fine?
We didn't even have time to mention that voice packs in SMITE 2 are now just unlocked automatically with each god. At 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Sunday, January 14th, immediately following the SMITE Year 11 show match, we'll be live on stage here at Esports Stadium Arlington and streaming everywhere online for our very first SMITE 2 Dev Insight show. We'll talk more about our goals for SMITE 2, showcase some development footage, and try to give a lot of detail about our vision for SMITE 2.
From now, we'll cover some things we've touched on here today and some we just didn't have time to get to, like our improved audio system and how conquest roles are changing.
Wait, what?
If you want to be sure to get all the latest news, wishlist SMITE 2 on Steam.
To all those watching in Arlington or at home, thank you for making the SMITE community strong. We can't wait to take this first step.
Just to be like someone that only plays the original game is like,
and with
oh,
that,
here we go, here we go.
It's time
it's
for the SMITE World Championship.
Well, damn.
Do 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 do.